G'day guys, welcome to a very special episode of Bogan'S Guide to Wine. I'm here with the wonderful Nicolette Waterford, who is a South African wine guru. He represents some of the best wineries in town, in South Africa, and has looked after us and my gang for our little South African tour here. And today we're going to try what we call this is sparkling. It's not champagne.
In South Africa we call it a cup classique, which is basically a bottle fermented method of making sparkling wine.
So this is from the Graham Beck. Get a big look at the label there. So you're not confident in opening it, so I guess the jury's up to me.
Not, I won't risk it.
Now I'm not a big sparkling drinker, so hopefully I can work out how to do it. Here we go.
Here we go.
So what can you tell us about the Graham Beck?
Well, it's definitely, I think, South Africa's most celebrated sparkling wine producer, or cup classique producer. They've got 7 wines in their range, which is all cup classiques, ranging a non-vintage segment as well as a vintage segment. And yes, there we go. Nothing wrong with that.
Sound like a pro.
It's the bubbly enjoyed by statesmen and spies worldwide. I mean, it was used at Obama's inauguration, Nelson Mandela's, and also in the latest James Bond novel, Carte Blanche, he's sipping Graham Beck bubbly. So,
well, James Bond is going to be good enough for the Bogan'S.
From Bond to Bogan'S.
All right.
There we go.
So it's obviously very pink. So what's in there exactly?
This is the Brut Rosé, so it is obviously the pink one.
Yep, so that's mostly Pinot Noir, is it?
Yeah, they've got different varieties going into different styles. So, yeah.
Oh, it's nice and pink, and there's
bubbles in it.
The bubbles in it, so that's something very new for the show. So usually our next step is to give it a little bit of a smell. So,
okay.
Now I don't drink bubbles, as I've quite mentioned, so what should I be getting off the nose?
It's definitely that very typical biscuity that I always get with good quality cup classique or champagne, and there's a lot of berry flavours coming out there too, so there's definitely a lot of fruit.
I'm getting a bit of seafood, but that's because we're in this very groovy seafood restaurant. There's lots of nice smells coming from all over the place.
I've sipped mine already.
I'll get into it.
We should really cheers. There we go.
Yes, and thank you so much for looking after us.
Your pleasure.
Well, that's actually really quite nice, isn't it? That's yeah, very tasty. Like I say, I'm not usually the kind of person that gets into the bubbles, and it's
well, you know, you couldn't come to South Africa
sweet,
and not do Graham Beck.
Yep.
It's an institution, and I think South Africa's biggest producer of sparkling wines.
A very flash-looking bottle, at least, anyway. So, on the taste, what should I be looking for? On the taste, what should I be looking for here? Because I usually find it a bit hard to get past the bubbles. The bubbles mess with my tongue and I can't actually...
Well, I do think the thing about any good quality sparkling wine, champagne, cup classique, is that the base wine should be great. And I know that this winemaker, I mean, he's legendary. He's like the rock star of the wine industry, Pico Ferreira. And I was lucky enough to do a base wine tasting with him. And they actually, when they taste the base wines, already know which of the wines will go into the vintage range, which is basically just date on the label, so it's declared vintage, and which will go into the non-vintage wines. So yeah, I think it's very similar to what you would possibly pick up in the store wine, if that's cultivar as well, if it's made well.
Now, Lurch, you'll be telling me off if I don't talk about the alcohol level. Now, with the bubbles, when you do the swirl, is it the same sort of thing as what happens with a normal still wine? Can you assess it by the legs? Because maybe the bottle, the glass is.
I don't think it's exactly the right stem where I would have picked. I prefer my bubbly glasses a bit. Size matters a bit bigger, but also one of the best sparkling wine glasses I've ever had actually looks like a bit like a tulip to taste it in, and that's actually wonderful.
I've never seen one of those before. Once again, not being a sparkling drinker, so I don't have that much exposure to it. But This is really nice. I really don't know where to go with the champagne, I'm afraid. Lurch isn't here to help me, but
Well,
sorry Lurch, she's a lot better looking than you, so I might have to trade you in.
They also will be tasting some of their store wines later that I think you
Might be.
yeah, but the thing is, what makes this brand amazing is that they are honestly good at making sparkling wine, but their store wine collection is equally phenomenal. And they've got a beautiful lady winemaker who does the store wines, Erika Wobbelmeyer, which you guys will love. And she is also one of South Africa's. She was South Africa's Woman Winemaker of the Year. She's won numerous awards, and the Shannon we'll be doing later is from her portfolio.
Now I've taken my sunglasses off and I can actually see the colour a bit more. It's a bit more apricot-y than pinky that I thought it was with the sunglasses on. So yeah, for Lurch's sake, it's 12% alcohol, which I don't really care about, but I know Lurchy worries about it. So how much is a bottle of this worth over here?
Here we go. I've got the prices just to double check. Sorry. Apparently your eyes are better than mine. We spoke about this earlier, so it's the Brut Rosé.
Brut Rosé, okay. Oh, indeed, it's a big list, so I've got to try finding it here. Where do you reckon I might be?
About number 3.
Yeah, number 3. Okay, so that's, which one am I looking at? That's per bottle, so that's 105 rand.
A bargain.
A bargain, so that's what, $10.50. Dude, you've got to come to South Africa and drink some wine. It is so cheap over here. It's insane. It's insane. And yeah, tastes really good. So anyway, I reckon that sort of sums up this quick little episode. So thanks Nicolette for everything you've done for us on this trip. And
lovely meeting you.
Till next time, Bogan'S Guide to Wine. Catch you later.